Energy Manipulation, the Sun Art System, by Rodan Intro. This is not your conventional book. It consists of quotes, meditations and overall thoughts and discoveries on my spiritual journey. This book is meant to be decoded and absorbed however your soul sees fit. This book logs my spiritual journey, 17, 4 years after I've learned how to control my own energy, 13. In this book you will learn purpose Palm Qigong, energy manipulation, how to become one with yourself, mind, body and spirit. After reading this book and practicing, you should know your purpose on your journey spiritually and physically. This book is simply to introduce you to the endless possibilities of purpose and energy manipulation. I have always been inspired by the Shaolin monk, growing up, as I'm sure all of us have at one point in time. Since day one I've been fascinated in their superhuman capabilities, such as ambition and anime. My goal since a child was to obtain such power and even greater. Knowing my goal wasn't practical by any way, shape or form, I've been reluctant to tell people of my desired journey. Either way, it's never stopped me from growing and staying determined on my path. Thoughts are physical. Energy cannot be destroyed, only altered. One's purpose can die with lack of resolve. I hope you enjoy this book, and I hope what you are looking for I help you discover. How to gather and focus your chi. Close your eyes, clear your mind. When mind is clear, place hands comfortably in front of you, relax all muscles, picture a ball of your color of choice floating over your hands. Place hands around ball. Once you feel the ball physically, visualize the bar getting bigger and heavier, that is adding physical control over it. Once you feel the weight increase, decrease the weight in size. Constantly practice this technique. Get used to the feeling of this energy. Get to know your spiritual limits. Then break them. Page 1. I began to write this book when I was 17 in hopes that regardless if I sold it or not, someone will find it and understand the goal of it. So to start off this book, this is my intro for you into the Sun Art System. Sora Denjikai. The Sun Art System focus on helping the practitioner become one with themselves. There will be little to no instructions on attacks because no student will fight the same. We are all different. This system will show students how to focus their chi, find spiritual weapons, and stay relaxed at all times, and so much more. Elemental Sun and Rodan. Through meditation and fragments of solar energy, I created a spirit animal named Akeda to help guide me in my meditations and help me focus. Doing so, I subconsciously split my soul when making Akeda. Akeda has the purpose of creation. With that knowledge, over time I've created 9 spiritual animals to help guide me, the same reason Akeda was created. The animals' names are Toda, Makaguchi, Tofin, Garoth, Roku, Akeda, Ataki, Izu, and Sundata. My aspirations of becoming the best energy manipulator there ever was drew me to the sun, an endless amount of energy. To get a tank like the sun is what started my relationship with the sun. Over the years, with enough training, I fused all of my animals back together, forming my true soul, Rodan. The energy of the animals are scattered in the purpose of the elements. The hearts and minds of the animals is what Rodan is made of. Young heart adrenaline chi plus brain, mind chi combined equals Rosend. Rosend is the link between me and Rodan. Complete relaxation is the key to focusing your chi in chi. When relaxed, you feel the most. Chi is already here. It's up to you to feel it. Nature chi. To focus your chi, you must feel. To feel, you must completely relax in chi. Every day train. If you don't see an improvement in your training the next day, train harder. Yang chi. When you first start off, your weapon may be the weakest of items, but with chi it can become as strong as a battle axe. Yang chi. Let all the bumps and scars on your weapon become a new style or design for it. You'll be surprised at what the creative and artistic mind can come up with. Jutsu. Imagination can become reality with hard work and devotion. Jutsu. The ultimate yang weapon is the straight sword. It's the god of all weapons, and it's only fit for a godly one to wield with it. My opinion. LOL. Meditation with Akeda and I spoke by the spiritual tree. Then flew to the city. It has grown into an empire. Every time I meditate it gets better. We went to the cliff near the black sign and relaxed and spoke. I touched his fur and intensely felt a jolt full of chi. We hung a little bit longer, then it was over. Meditation with Makaguchi and I flew and spoke a little bit about what he represents. I noticed when I flew next to him he was very hot. I still feel it even after meditation. He has feathers that are so bright, and with his chi it made him look on fire. He represents the black sun. When I fly in Makaguchi mode, I need to flap my wings. New skill, water control. When cooking, I made the water boil faster with my chi with hand motions that show a push and pull system. I pushed the water more at the heat and pulled the heat up through the water. The faster I went with the system, the faster the boil went. When I was stopped, it was slow back down to a natural boil. Doku, Yin Chi, Buku, Yang Chi, Ruku, Nature Chi, Yang Path, lightning and tree, creating electricity. Keep throwing energy in your hand or whatever to keep overlapping and condensing the chi that you initially threw. Plus with the wind you generate fusing with it. Should do the trick, but don't forget the basics of jutsu. Purpose: palm, create, control, balance. Doku, Buku, Yang Path, absorbing chi and sending chi. Yang Wei, your yin realm or meditative space is a space you can and should store chi, absorb and pull chi pretty much the same way you inhale and push, the same way you exhale. Just look for the feeling. The feeling you're looking for is of the object you're choosing to absorb for more sento. Keo Bunsan Sasara Sarachi Tanto equals solar chi charge. Rodan is the conjurer of the sun. My yin, mind, chi's natural element is wind and yang, body, chi's is magnetism, force or gravity. Korwateo Rodan. Rodan lives on the black sign. He is the body of all of the animals. All of the animals' yin bodies are inside of the white sun. The white sun is the spirits of all of the animals. To feel. Yin body sensation. The way I feel things around me. I see what I want to touch, then I send a yin field of chi through the natural energy around me, then I send yang chi into the yin chi field to be in control of whatever is inside of my yin space, thus being able to grasp my surroundings. Kanzen no center equals center complete. Shikosukuro no teo equals 6 black suns. Endorphin. Ingredient to healing. Endorphin is like a natural morphine our bodies can produce by exercise or by focus to heal, stress relief, better sleep, pain relief. This is what you mix your chi with to do healing. Karwateo Rodan equals black sun. Rodan Kanzen no teo equals complete sun. The 3 suns. The purpose: palm jutsu. The white sun, yin, is the creator of all. The black sun, yang, is the controller of all. The elemental sun, nature, the infinite energy. When the sun is mastered, the chi is black. When the moon is mastered, it becomes the white sun. When all of your elements are mastered, the elemental sun forms center complete. The center complete are yin eyes that can produce white sun rays. They control my yin body, my center world and more. These eyes are vision and the sense of touch combined. The art of illusion. Toda the wolf has 2 knives. The style with the weapons involves a lot of spins, stabbing, cutting of the throat, and jumping. The style is a style of the shadows, so the use of my shadows and other people's shadows or tools to this art. Not that well with defense, but well with invading and evading. The level jutsu hand sign. The level jutsu hand sign is both hands together, but depending on how many fingers are up depends on the level of the jutsu you're about to perform. For example, if 1 finger is up on both hands, it's a level 1 chi release. If all fingers are up, it's a level 5 chi release or the final level. The art of burn. Makaguchi has a 3-edged slingshot. The style involved shooting items, quick slashes with the beak of the blade, and stabbing with the hidden claw. Makaguchi, it's a phoenix of the fire, so the movement with this aura is soft but fierce. Very good offense, very poor defense. Absolute accuracy. If you only have your eyes on the target, or if you only feel the target, you will only have your aim halfway on the target. You must use both valuable senses at the same time to get the perfect outcome. The way you feel physically can be caused by your emotions. Think happy thoughts. Naturally, humans block their chi simply because they're not relaxed. Their young body locks the yin in. Simply relax. The art of sound. Sendato is the ape. His weapon is the rope, otherwise known as the tail. Its downfalls flipping vertically and horizontally in rotational spins with the weapon. Sendato represents vibration. The whipping and cutting sound it makes helps bring more chi to the body. Very good offense, good defense. Mind body, my vision. Moon Sun Dokubuku. Have your mind and body on the same level at all times. Keep your yin and yang balanced. I believe one who completely masters his body will earn the control over the sun, and the one who masters the mind will earn control over the moon. It takes mind and body feeding off each other to earn control over either one. It depends on the person and devotion to the yin type or yang type or base. The art of blood growth is the shark, and he symbolizes water. His weapon is the unorthodox tanto, otherwise known as fin. The style with this weapon is a very bloody and brutal style which consists of charging, slicing, charging, stabbing from all angles. Great offense, okay defense. The two suns, I split my elemental sun into the white sun and black sun. The black sun is the spirit animal's bodies and the white sun is the animal's chi. Open your mind and body. The art and art. Ikeda is the leader of the family. His chi element is plants. His weapon is the straight sword, otherwise known as the paintbrush. The style involves image calligraphy with fencing, shiny sword fighting images, sword fighting to come up with the art and art. Very good offense, very good defense. Perfectly balanced. Fascia is very important to focusing your chi. You must work on strengthening it with breathing exercises. It's right beneath your skin. It's a conductor for your chi. It's up to you to harness whatever energy you want and however much you want. Center Mask Roku. Elephant growth is new weapon. Growth went through a few weapon changes. This weapon change was a weapon with multiple blades that went nowhere. LOL. I'm a creator and have been creating weapons since I was a child, so my ideas are sometimes absurd. LOL. Transitions. Being tired is just the page turning in your life to a new stage with a chance for more power and knowledge. Do not resist your rest. Physical and spiritual / buku and dukkha. Buku and dukkha are the same thing as yin and yang. Up and down, pushing pull, black and white, attack and defend, sun moon. You will need this to understand. Becoming one with yourself means to not have a weakness. Whatever buku lacks, dukkha has, and vice versa. That's why it's important to strengthen both. Why stand on one leg if you have two? Buku and dukkha / center in black sun. Center a yin spiritual symbol to help me tap into my spiritual body. Black sun a physical energy symbol to help me tap into my physical body. Ruku energy is then combined to create black sun aura. Hard and soft. One of the cool things with our physical bodies is the fact you can be hard and soft at the same time. With our skin and organs we are soft, but with bone and muscle we are hard. How you channel your hard and softness is up to you. Magnet and wind / yang and yin. Picture the energy you pull from the world around you, and the more you condense it into what you want it to become, let the energy get brighter and more physical. The sun in space. The physical black sun is around the sun. It is the controller of space. The sun is the controller of the planets and life. Tap into both energies. Sindata's element. Hum different keys and focus solely on forming a vibration and build the vibration the longer you go. Also visualize piano keys, and every key you play you have that key. Use purpose palm to physically send chi through victims when striking. Essence or purpose. Pull the essence from all around you to use at times when needed most. To pull the essence from around you, you must connect to the element or physical form of target. Focus on its energy and take a deep breath, and while breathing in focus on the energy of the world around you. Once connected, picture you sucking it into your body. Let your heartbeat control the absorption and storing of the energy you consume. Through visualization and purpose with zero waver and resolve, your chi will do exactly what you want. Embody in nature chi. Since spiritual energy is already around you, use your spiritual body to grab it and manipulate it in any way you see fit. Black sun secret technique. The black sun energy starts off in liquid form. When it touches its target it hardens, then bursts into gas. This gaseous form is the energy breaking back down into nature energy. Black sun gates. Makaguchi and Toda. Makaguchi is the leader of the North Buku Gate. Toda is the leader of the South Dukkha Gate. Sindata and Growth. Sindata is the leader of the East Buku Dukkha Gate, and Growth is the leader of the West Dukkha Buku Gate. Ikeda the leader of the Ruku Gate. In my spiritual bodies are my animals. My yin energy creates, heals, and manipulates by connecting to other objects. M.I.S.T.I.G. The dragon mystic isn't the black sun dragon. He is made up of the 5 spiritual animals I possess. He controls the black solar energy, which is all of the animals' elements combined. He is also the leader of the ultimate Roku Gate or nature energy gate. Traits of the dragon. Growth. The shell's purpose is to harden the body. Toda's tail's purpose is to gather in chi. Physical clashes with physical, and spiritual clashes with spiritual. Ikeda, the pack leader who possesses the green lightning, which can heal, destroy, and can take an enemy's energy away. Ikeda is the creator of the group. Inner outer space, outer inner minds. The outer mind is your yin half of your mind. It is there to keep balance of the yin world's chi and to fuel your mind. The inner mind is the yang side, it keeps the balance of your physical body, it is your body's mind. Sendata, master of vibration, uses more buku energy than doku. My music side, Toda, master of water, uses only doku energy. Toda is the controller of doku energy. Makaguchi, master of fire, uses only buku energy. Makaguchi is the controller of buku energy. Garoth, master of smoke and shadows, uses more doku than buku energy. My most peaceful side, Eyes is a jutsu to help link your imagination to reality, yin realm and yang world connection. Your imagination is your thoughts. Befriending the elements, the natural elements are everywhere around you. Harness and master one or all of them. To master something you must first get to know that purpose like the back of your hand. The elemental tree portal for more elemental chi. While in meditation, go to the purpose tree and put your hand on it until your body glows and the tree glows. You will feel the tree sending its elements that you desire into your body. Do not try to force it, trust in your law. The 7 tree skeleton. The trees are of different elemental power sources and are also your physical body. They are there to help you strengthen your elements and also your physical and spiritual bodies. Each animal has a tree. Ikeda, the wood and lightning Sendata, the fire and vibration Garoth, the smoke tree Makaguchi, the telekinetic tree Toda, the water tree Izu, the illusion tree Night trees elemental skeletal breakdown bone, wood flesh, vibration blood, water and lightning skin, fire and smoke spirit body, in body telekinetic the world, both illusion center mask. It sends you into center mode. Also it gives you the full range of spiritual animal cloaks with ease. It helps control doku energy and flow. Doku beads help channel doku energy. Sometimes it's good to let your animals take control in life. Your surface mind doesn't have the answers at every moment in life, but I'm sure an aspect of you will. Become the element in sending practice. Focus on something, make a tunnel to that target. Gather and focus your chi into that tunnel and allow the energy to zip through the tunnel to the target. Trust your body, add weight when necessary, decrease weight when necessary. Be in full control over your body at all times, yin and yang. When you see, you think. When you touch, you feel. When you're alive, you control nature. When in death, it is the opposite. Unless you master yourself. Yin chi comes from the mind, yang chi is produced from the breath/belly. The eyes show where to send. The eyes symbolize the brain and mind. The palm symbolizes the heart and belly. Black sun and white sun. The black sun chi, it's thick naturally, but can be changed to solid and liquid or gas. It's all black, a white light with the animal's colors phasing inside of the light. It stays as a light. I am killing myself and I'm being lazy by continuing to smoke cigarettes. When you know something is bad for you, why indulge? Purpose, palm, wind and magnet. The body does what the mind creates. That is the sun art system. That is purpose, palm. To gain full control over the sun, sand rolled into the sun, then he will send the energy back to you. White flames to absorb energy from things. Send your in white flames to the object, then pull the flames back. By pulling the flames back to you, the essence of the object or purpose of the object will stick to the white flames. The center complete is the eye from each animal, Rodan and me. Once each eye is open, your mind will fully open, thus releasing your center world's creation to the yang world for you to control. A portal and control system for the yin body. Hand signs are significant in the system. You can create jutsu of all sorts to fit with your style. I said before, thoughts are physical. With true devotion, anything is possible. Hand signs show devotion and law. Just as names and words give purpose and meaning, so do hand signs. Incorporate hand signs you create for your purpose. We do what our minds say we can do and move and react as much as we trust our body. Break that natural law by having no limits and trust yourself 100%. The mime. I've realized that I incorporate miming in my martial arts and chi style altogether. Miming, it's somewhat the control and conjuration of nature energy. Practice miming to physically take control over nature to you around you. Storage. My yang qi is stored in my yin heart. My yin qi is stored in my yang mind. My natural qi is stored in my belly. All energy meets one focus. Akata fire, lightning sindata vibration, plants tota water makaguchi wind growth smoke Izu illusion. One's own devotion to something important to them is the backbone to one's identity. I am killing myself being lazy by smoking cigarettes. Punching. When punching, throw with natural weight of the arm plus chi added at the end of blow. Elbows in like a cat and fist angled sharp. When done, go back to guard. Using elements. To use your elements, first absorb the purpose of the element from around you, then make your chi copy the element until it becomes it. Devotion is everything, and there are plenty of ways of reaching your destination, not just one. Keep your mind as focused and firm as your body naturally is, and keep your body as free as your mind naturally is, so your body can react and respond to your mind's will. Let both bodies feed off one another to strengthen one another. Remember, create a stream or tunnel for your jutsu to travel on when sending chi. Healing. Part 1. Heal by connecting your energy to your blood or others' blood and concentrate on the amplification of the healing blood cells and growth cells. Spirit animals. Aura and cloaks. Tota. Took a cloak surrounding me makaguchi, rook a cloak surrounding me tofen, took a cloak surrounding me with healing purpose fused roku, buku rook a cloak surrounding me growth, buku cloak with nuka hardening purpose or essence fused sindata, buku aura surrounding me ataki, took a cloak with buku added akata, buku cloak with nuku added izu, rook a cloak with nuku added. My devotion. The way I will control the sun. The way I will control the sun is by keeping the natural balance of my mind and body, moon and sun, and staying true to the law of my heart through devotion. Through mind and body training and spirit training, I will become the controller of the sun. Black sun is the representation of complete control over the sun. Control over the sun isn't controlling the sun, it's when the sun allows you to have a connection and relationship with it. Rodan is the new god of the sun. Sending chi. When sending chi, always remember to have the starting point and the end point in your mind at all times. When sending chi, try to release tension in your body to achieve a perfect send. More on hand signs. When doing your hand signs, each sign you perform unlocks that essence you've assigned to it. Devotion and resolve is key to energy manipulation. Create jutsu in your mind. Focus the energy with the young body and send it with both bodies and in sync. Purpose. Palms. Garotha's palm. Roku's trunky. Kata's pot. Ataki's pot. Otis fin. Makaguchi's wing. Sindata's fist. Eyes' head. Tofin's tentacle. The black sun dragon named Rodan. Breathe from your belly. The element aura takes the form of the animals the essence belongs to. Sindata's vibration. One way to awaken your chi is through vibration. Make a hu sound, not hu. Like trying to sound like wind, to awaken yin or dukuchi. Make a hissing sound to awaken yang. Blood and chi flow. Chi and blood flow goes hand in hand. They feel exactly the same. Learn from the feelings. Using arms to propel chi. My ki Ikata's life tree aura. My yang chi comes from the heart. It feels like a thick liquid. When I feel a butterfly sensation, I know it's being worked. Yin chi comes from the brain. It feels like a heavy gas. When I feel my third eye pulsating, I know I'm working it. My third eye is my center mark complete. This practice heavily suggests not only naming your third eye but adding purpose to your chi in general. 2015. I'm 21 years old. Inner-outer control. The palm controls the heart, the eyes control the mind, the soul controls the natural energy in the atmosphere. Stay focused. As Shaolin thought, Shaolin monks absorb nature energy and harden inside their bodies and around their bodies to break items. Just a hunch. Inverted. Your young brain is your yin body's heart, and your young heart is your yin body's brain. Remember this while in meditation. I am killing myself and being lazy by smoking cigarettes. 6 flare sun. The 6 flare sun sends my physical chi to mix in with my physical body to strengthen it. Young yin Akata wood. Akata is hard and calm. Lightning. Akata is soft and aggressive. Our bodies are designed to adapt to changes. Those include mental, physical, and spiritual changes. Be aware of changes in life at all times. Breathing. Elemental chi. Whatever element you wish to conjure, picture that said element wherever you wish to focus it, and with every breath I want you to focus on every breath, breathing life into that element with zero added resistance. Garotha's bombs. When making explosive chi, I believe it's necessary to fully conjure what a physical explosive would be made of. Hence a bomb casing for the actual explosive. Get as much knowledge as possible on an object, element, etc. so you have the most confidence to perform such conjuring techniques. Remember, confidence is key. Murderous intent, having a purpose or intention, is key in life at a macro and micro level. When performing certain techniques, emotional energy delivery is necessary. Example, you can't expect to heal someone ever yourself with murderous intention added to said technique. That way of thinking would literally be insane, to some degree, lol. Either way, match intention with action. Makaguchi and Izu. Train with them the most to learn something new. The mystic dragon was my true soul's aka. When my son only had 6 flares instead of what's now 10 flares, but let's continue. My spirit animal's first letter of their names is what makes up the name, Mystic. The order of the spirit animals' names is as followed: Makaguchi, Akata, Sindata, Toda, Isugoroth. Condense your chi to add more room. Or just expand your key storage. The 10 flare suns / the 9 suns: Toda blue sun, Makaguchi purple sun, Tofin blue sun, lighter shade, Goroth yellow sun, Roku yellow sun, darker shade, Akata green sun, Ataki green sun, lighter shade, Izu gray sun, Sindata red sun equals Rodana black sun. Control your weapon before use. You will only harm your weapon, leaving you defenseless. Strengthen your mind to strengthen the link to your bodies. Buku Doku, inner outer energy. Buku energy is inner, Doku energy is outer. Nature energy is the physical world's energy. Roku, to get absolutely stronger you must harden your Buku, push your Doku, and pull nature chi. Heat build Young 05/08/2013. Rub your palms together to the highest heat point. Retract slowly, then bring hands together slowly. Repeat the steps. Go with your breath. Rub body and focus chi to condense and lock in the generated heat. Look at your fist as a match head and try to spark the flame. Matters 05/08/2013. Focus on making your energy heavier and thicker. Focus on making it as real to the physical senses as possible. 2 bodies. Always remember that you have 2 bodies. Focus on both of them, strengthen and condition both bodies equally. Spiritual and physical bodies. Your rules. Rule 05/08/2013. Forget about the natural laws of the world and just focus on what you want to accomplish. Don't let a soul determine what is possible in your life. Try to feel what's not normally felt and brighten it. Cellular care. Strengthen every facet of your body. Cellular healing should be the /1 priority with energy manipulation. Without a proper functioning body, how can you make any more new discoveries? Eating energy 05/08/2013. When I'm in my yin mode and yang mode is when I get the most knowledge from my spiritual animals. With every inhale you take, let your body filter the natural energy you've inhaled into your stomach. When you exhale, let your chi flow to your feet, then circulate to the head and around the body. Another switch 05/19/2018. Sindata is the new Buku gatekeeper. Him and Makaguchi has switched energy roles. Cast on oneself Izu's 9 elemental portals. A self-appointed illusion to strengthen techniques with emphasis of strengthening the yin or la side of the technique with definite focus on the yang side as well. Imagination or reality. Imagination is key to creating and performing techniques. Imagination is a form of yin conjuring. Strong enough images usually for in your yin realm. Linking your yang chi and thoughts with purpose together are the basis for performing basic techniques. White Sun's law. White Sun Chi is a light that helps lock on to targets, heal beings, create jutsu, or techniques by cementing the law aspect of the jutsu, and it simply manipulates all and any with some sort of purpose. Everything has purpose. Another simple meditation. Toda and I spoke about female problems lolsmh. After I apparently vented, we went into his realm and absorbed water chi from his water tree. He taught me how to breathe in water and informed me of something very important. Each animal represents a side of my brain. My animals are with me no matter what. Feng Shui destructive chi. There are various energy manipulation styles. In Feng Shui, destructive chi is called Sha Chi. Black Sun Chi brings all of my elements together. Perfect Chi ball. To perform a perfect Chi ball, first create an orb of yang energy, then form a yin orb around the yang orb. Once both are formed, sync the energies while maintaining the essence of both the yin energy and yang energy. Push-pull. The left hand and mind pulls energy, creates techniques. The right hand and body pushes energy and controls techniques. Yin body when activated surrounds the yang body. Your spiritual body is your yin body and your physical body is your yang body. Telekinesis. To use telekinesis, use your yin body and nature energy as fuel for your yin body and grab or physically manipulate an object with yin body. Pyrokinesis. To use pyrokinesis, use your yang body and nature energy to fuse with your yang qi and add yin qi in for the law of the flame. Sunrise. Sunset. When breathing, breathe from your upper and lower lunges. When inhaling, think of your sun rising or soul charging, and when you exhale, think of your sun setting or soul relaxing. Sunrises. Sunsets. Ninja. This energy manipulation style is a form of ninjutsu. Hence why this book is meant to be interpreted however the reader's soul wishes to indulge it. I classify myself as a medical ninja for the same reason I said previously. Healing cells should be an energy manipulator's main priority, so longevity and impeccable health isn't a real thought. Your way of life isn't the same way of life as the next. You must live by your own way or you'll only end up being in your own way. Makaguchi swings help generate natural energy. Qigong is essential for physically absorbing and harnessing qi. I will be teaching my purpose palm style of Qigong at a later date. Rick and Morty. When energy manipulating, use your mind as a lab and your bodies as test subjects. Learn every day and discover new possibilities with the human body and other living organisms. Circle the Sun, 11:50 a.m. 5/20/2017. A form of Qigong. This is a technique of gathering nature energy and forming an energy ball. Slowly rotate your hand in a circle and focus energy to make the sun. Add an element to orb for further intention. Wind does not move nature energy moves wind. Purpose palm. Create, control, spirit, balance, jutsu. There are 5 power levels to jutsu. You release the power within the technique by how many fingers are up in the energy level hand sign. Strengthen lower levels to increase the strength of the max level. Levels of techniques depending on the technique itself and how far you have trained with it. The cloak nature energy naturally pushes your spiritual body inside your physical body. You have to strengthen and expand your spiritual body to push against the natural energy to create the animal cloak. Once the cloak is formed, the cloak should be feeding off of the natural energy surrounding it. Malnutrition. When absorbing energy, converted into different proteins, vitamins, and minerals, etc. your body may need at the time or in the future. Health is wealth. Spiritual symbols. Spiritual marks. Channel the 6 flare sun to be one with each one of your body parts. Use the black sun center mark to channel any body and energy. Hot. As you practice and devote yourself to energy manipulation, you will notice your energy growing in power, knowledge, and wisdom. Levels will easily be the determined answer in the future, can be gauged with less blockages than normal. Hot. At this point, if you focus your energy into both of your hands and put them both next to each other, you will feel your hands heating up. The energy heats up from the connection of both energies. Focus on raising the heat. Attack and defend at the same time. Both forms the heavens or earth depending on the purpose. I am being lazy and killing myself by smoking cigarettes. Electricity. When doing electricity techniques, I go into a kata mode, since that spiritual animal's element is lightning and plants. For doing electrical techniques physically, focus your chi into your hand, squeeze forearm gently, adding in energy, electrical law, into forearm, same forearm that is producing technique. Do this while still pushing the chi forward and focus on the popping feeling and enhance or strengthen that energy. Lightning is a spiritual tree's branches. Touching your weapons should be like touching your tree. With honor, care, and devotion saved in your mind, your heart, and embedded in your will. Insight. Look through your opponent to enter your opponent. Leave nothing behind. Release our energy when doing a technique. Do not leave any part of the technique behind when firing off the technique. Nature energy helps activate elemental techniques. Gathering tree pose. The gathering tree pose requires you to stand shoulder width apart with knees slightly bent and pointed inward to root yourself to the ground. One palm down to absorb the yang energy from the earth and one palm up to grab the yin energy from the heavens. Draw from both of the power sources and differentiate the two. Let the energy form leaves on your hands, arms, neck, and head, and let your feet connect to the ground, thus forming the gathering tree. When finished, the leaves will fall into your body and your body will convert the natural energy into yours. Muscle care blockages build up over time from inactivity of the body. Strength, stretch, and massage every muscle every day. Illusion key projects out an eyes mouth. Learn how to fall. Focus and work on your weaknesses. Key zone: be aware of your surroundings at all times. The way to keep track of your range and distance: form a circle around your body. Expand or shrink depending on the purpose of activating. Then form 2 circles underneath your feet with your feet. These spiritual circles are meant to take most of the pressure off of your body when on your feet. Vibration activation: through vibration you can activate, absorb, and manipulate the 3 energies at will. Focus when forming laws and use those laws in conjunction with vibration to achieve a complete technique. Yin and Yang portals are meant to store and use Yin and Yang energy at will. When activated, the portal will consume you in a world of that energy. While activated, you can perform techniques from the portal's reserves. Yin portal forms above the head and is meant to absorb ki from the heavens. Yang portal forms underneath your feet. It is meant to absorb ki from the earth. All of my spirit animals' powers combined form the black sun ball. Pain is an energy in its own right. Absorb the heat and pain in workouts for Toda, for he is in charge of regulating pain. Send accumulation of pain to a target. Remember, pain has to settle somewhere. Contact with your soul. Your soul is obviously very important. Have a relationship with your soul. Connect with your soul. Your soul is your spiritual guide. Your spirit is the fuel for your soul. And another switch: Makaguchi is now the controller of nature chi. Also, growth is now only explosive ki. Perfection is in full personalization. Let your soul be your genie. Izu's his main purpose is control and manipulation over living organisms through illusion. Izu's link reality to your imagination. It helps take the stress off of performing techniques, even though work is still necessary in performing them. Thought bubble into anvil jutsu or techniques when starting out is like thought bubbles. No one can really see them but you. No one recognizes it as physical yet. Focus on your techniques more and more to make them more real. The more you train, the more resolve you build. The more resolve you build, the stronger connection with your ki you will have. Chi breath. Chi breath is a technique that allows you to absorb nature energy and digest it through simply breathing. To perform the technique, you must inhale and exhale without tension. Do not push or blow. Focus on lungs and let them expand, controlling it with your yin body. The goal is to allow ki to flow inside of you and negative energy flowing out with complete relaxation as the prerequisite for accomplishing such a feat. Expand your chi from a dot into a planet, from conditioning and condensing. I am killing myself and being lazy by smoking cigarettes. You can't want with no work applied. Your mind is a % of your life force. 7 days, 7 bodies. Schedule the 7 days, 7 bodies. There's a lineup of set days in which my spiritual animal is, and I form their spiritual humanoid skeletons for my increase in vitality. The 7-day schedule is as follows: Monday Akata, Tuesday Toda, Wednesday Sandata, Thursday Makaguchi, Friday Growth, Saturday Isa, Sunday Mystic. Final change. Rodan is fully formed at this point, all spirit animals fused back together. To awaken my true soul, I must perform these daily hand signs in this order: Toda Makaguchi, Tofen Growth, Roku Akata, Ataki, Isa, Sindata, Rodan, Teo, Young Portal, In Portal. Releasing your essence to the outer realm relinquishes your control over your essence in your inner realm. The Buddha belly rub. This is to generate energy to your sun, spirit. To form, rotate your hand in a rubbing motion on your belly and back. Focus on generating and controlling the chi that you're gathering and allow your sun to absorb it. Happiness is free. Yin, Yang, and nature, portals and cloaks. Toda, Makaguchi, and Sindata are unique. They are the keepers of the Yin, Yang, and nature portals. Absorb nature ki to form Makaguchi's cloak. Gather and focus your Yang chi to form Sindata's cloak. Gather and focus your Yin ki to form Toda's cloak. Izo, your Yin body is elastic. Toda Yang ki should be condensed. Yin body, mind over matter. Your neurological system controls your physical motions. Your mind, your yin energy dictates your yin body's movement. It controls your yin body. With your yin ki you can create and control electromagnetic fields. Black and white suns. My ki, as you know by now, has the essence of the sun. I have 2 suns. As a treat I shall let you guys in on my way of energy manipulation, though I'm sure you have an idea. My black sun eats life while my white sun restores life force. Black sun matter. Alexa, matter goes through 4 forms of matter: solid, liquid, gas, plasma. Solid is primarily for physical targets, liquid is primarily for spiritual targets, gas is usually for nature states. While in a plasmatic state it only eats and eats everything in the sun's sights. When nature energy is activated, it condenses and glows. 06/20/17, 5 days after my birthday, perfectly in sync. Balance the energy you send through your eyes when building a technique. Balance that energy with the energy you're charging up in your yang body. Fuse both energies with perfect harmony. Recognize what part of the technique is more yang dominant and what part of the jutsu is more yin dominant. Practice makes perfect. 6 spiritual trees. Summon the spiritual trees while in your yin realm or meditative state to gain more elemental power and finesse. 02/14/2014. Garotha's shell is basically diamond. Nature pre-workout. Remember, whenever you are feeling drained or out of energy or just feel like your energy hasn't awakened yet, absorb nature energy physically. Purpose Palm Qigong will be discussed at a later date. Lion and octopus, new animals. This is when I added 2 more of my spiritual animals into my yin realm. I know, lol, I know this book seems confusing, but you should know by now, this book isn't in order. I will explain later. The 2 animals I added were a lion and an octopus. They actually came from the animals Akeda and Toda. Actually they're the other half of those 2 animals. Their names are Ataki, the lion with the element of electricity, and Tofin with the essence of healing. 03/01/2014. Throwing key physically. First, form key in the palm of your hand or limb you wish to project the technique from. When the energy of the technique is completely formed, physically throw your energy like a rock or ball at target. While sending or releasing your technique, exhale your breath for full release of the chi scent. Stay focused on the energy shot up until it's finished affecting the target. The feeling of the energy's yin chi feels like water at base form. Yang chi feels like vibration and force at base form. Nature ki feels like smoke at base form. Yin, yang, and nature ki all have the essence of plasma in common. Understand each law of energy and harness then. The animals. My white sun is made up of my spirit animal's energy and essence. My black sun energy is the animal's soul body. Solar nature. Our solar system sun solar energy is mixed in with the energy of the earth. Let the solar energy pass through your yin energy to passively absorb it. Filter nature energy through your yin body. I am going to be a father. It's 01/28/2015 and I just found out my woman is pregnant. I am going to be a dad. I can't wait for the world to know. Your non-dominant hand. Your non-dominant hand is your physical key to your yin body. It is far from weak, it just needs focus and purpose. Every day I want you to focus on your non-dominant hand so physically you feel more connected to it. The stronger the connection to your non-dominant hand, the stronger the connection to your yin body. Charge all 3 energy trips without releasing a cloak. Then, the same way you push out your yin chi, push out all 3 types of energy, fusing them in the process. Also head gang for it while pushing out fuse the energy. With that energy there is limitless possibilities. Nature energy weights or deliberate blockages created for the purpose of training your nature energy absorption. When adding the nature energy waves or shackles, you'll find it harder to bring in nature energy, thus forcing you to come up with easier ways of finessing nature energy of yours. Take the nature energy shackles off and get a weekend of natural nature energy absorption. After the week has passed, reactivate the technique and continue your training. Being discouraged sometimes represents the caterpillar waking up in its cocoon. It's okay to feel. It is also okay to believe. When the time is right, charge techniques from within the young body and do not release the technique until the technique is at full form. Premature or incomplete techniques only lead to danger to the center. Together as one, as you know now, you have two bodies, one physical and one spiritual. It is important to recognize that you are only at half strength when you only use one of your bodies. Strengthen both bodies and bring them together when performing techniques. Hold the energy you conjure with your yin and yang hands together as one to have full control over the technique forming. New and final spirit animal in the crew, Roku the elephant. Roku the elephant, like Ataki and Tofin, is the other half of one of my spirit animals. He is the other half of Garoth the tortoise. Like Garoth has an explosive essence or element. Welcome Roku. Locking on. Now that you know how to differentiate energies, it is time for you to learn how to lock on to targets. Gather energy into your eyes and focus on the target in front of you. Sniff out or sense your target's ki. Once you feel the connection to your opponent, send the technique you're choosing to activate to said target. Fuel your bodies. Glued to food, your energy can really act as glue to nature energy. Use your spiritual body to consume nature energy from around you. Remember, feeding your other bodies is necessary for performance and survival. There is no body physically or spiritually that can survive without nourishment. With energy manipulation, since energy doesn't die or expire, you can store as much as you can handle. So another law as a manipulator is to build your energy reserve potential. Fusing Yinki is how you perform techniques. Memory bank memories are very important in many ways, I'm sure you're aware. As discussed previously, everything in the universe is composed of energy. The reason I'm bringing this up is because the importance of memory sustaining is linked to the key to eliminate ki leakage. Losing one's memories is a key factor of losing control and connection to your own ki. Stay focused, eliminate the uselessness in your life and only keep purposeful memories. Nature warping. Connecting your technique to the natural energy around you can lead to better finesse with the technique. By doing this, you open up the possibilities to warp energy and plenty more. Train and train hard. My animals' new evolution. All of my spirit animals now have control over yin and yang ki. All of my spirit animals also can control nature ki, but the portal leaders are still standing. Now having control over all three energies, all of my spiritual animals are now only in black sun mode. Meaning all of the spirit animals are fully connected at all times, making it simpler to go in and out of Rodan mode by Rodan's hand seal alone. Use the yin and yang portals as building blocks to strengthen and grow your true power. With the new connection, the spirit animals can use each other's power but not their law, purpose or essence. Meaning having a purpose in life is essential to living. Add value and meaning not only to your life on an everyday basis, use that same pride and will while practicing energy manipulation. Use the same principles to add purpose to your own energy. As you see, I've added plenty of purpose. I want you to do the same and see where your energy manipulating practice takes you. Remember, there are endless possibilities, so do not put your own potential in a box. Simple and purpose, meaning, and value. Meaning having a purpose in life is essential to living. Add value and meaning not only to your life on an everyday basis, use that same pride and will while practicing energy manipulation. Use the same principles to add purpose to your own energy. As you see, I've added plenty of purpose. I want you to do the same and see where your energy manipulating practice takes you. Remember, there are endless possibilities, so do not put your own potential in a box. Simple and purpose, meaning, and value. Calm versus tense. The more calm you are, the lighter you feel. The more tense you are, the heavier you feel physically. What's happening is your yin body and yang body is switching roles. While calm, your yin body gains its physical form and weight, while tense it will go dormant. Balance your energies. Balance your bodies. In a calm state, your natural healing kicks in. In a tense state, your body will eventually start to decay. Roku and Garoth have earth essence. Yin center yang sun. My yin portal is connected to my third eye, the center mark open. While my yang portal is connected to the 10 flare sun yang spirit symbol. These marks and portals are so connected that they can easily be used almost in the same manner. Expand. Start each and every conjuration technique off small and let it build or grow naturally with energy building intention added. Yin and yang balance training. A cool training technique to help balance your two bodies is a train technique that involves water. Relax all muscles in your body. When relaxed, rest your hands on top of a body of water. When your hand begins to float, you know your in-body is now in primary use. By never using your in-body consciously, your in-body is in a baby-like state of power. Practice building your in-muscles and also practice the transitions from both bodies. Practice full in-body and partial in-body transitions, energy types, lead elements, energy forms, energy types, yin energy, yang energy, and nature energy. Lead elements. The lead elements for those three energy types is as follows. The yin energy's lead element is water. The yang energy's lead element is vibration. Finally, nature energy's lead element is air. Energy forms. The three forms these energy types are naturally in is as follows. Yin type of energy is in a liquid-based state. Yang energy type is in a solid-based state. Nature energy is in a gaseous-based state. Get to know and understand each energy's type, lead element, and form. Growth and Roku both share explosive and earth essence. Growth, the tortoise, favors the earth purpose, while Roku favors the explosive. Ki is the energy produced from the bodies of the world. Don't be afraid to actually use your mind, and don't be afraid to actually use your body. The name Rodan is the last name of all of my spiritual animals. When the animals fuse together, it becomes the only name, thus being my true soul's name. What is your soul's name? If you don't know, it is okay. Dig deep in your meditations and trust me, the answers will flow in. Brain, eyes, in heart, palms, yang, core, nature, final change. Akata has only plant life essence now. Roku has the essence of fire now. Sindata is vibration, final purpose. List Toda water, attack, Tilfin water, heal. Makaguchi air, wind, growth, earth, Roku fire, Akata plantation, Ataki lightning, eyes, smoke, yang ocular, Sindata vibration, explosion, Rodan black solar plasma, white solar plasma, yin portal, yin chi infinite, yang portal, yang chi infinite, yin yang and nature, the flow, the force, and the free. The yin energy, flow, is controlled by the third eye. It is produced by the yin body. Yin ki is the energy that sets law to things of the world. The yang energy, force, is controlled by the heart as palms. Yang ki are the building block to the matter that makes up our body. The yang ki symbol is the black sun mark. Finally, the nature ki, free, is controlled by the diaphragm and seen with your yin or nature eyes. Your lunges are the powerhouse to controlling and absorbing nature energy. Flow is the energy that naturally flows from the mind to wherever is necessary. Force, the energy that naturally has a force illuminating off of it. It's formed from the heart. Free is the energy of the world. As it is absorbed, it is separated and converted into yin or yang ki. Feeling an emotion, to feel pain is to feel something physically, to have emotions is an expression from the yin body. Balance the two. For example, to feel healthy and happy are both positive yin and yang energy being pulsated. To feel injured, beaten down, sad, or angry are obvious negative yin and yang energy used. Nature ki is an infinite power source. It is neither negative or positive. Make use of it. What are jutsu? Jutsu are intense ki devotions that are produced and controlled by the balance of your yin, yang, and nature ki, the three powers. Make sure your purpose of the technique is sharp and full of conviction. Yin projecting charge up yin energy with yin body. Form and arb. Once formed, give the yin energy to your yang body. Once in your physical hands, make sure it's still in its orb-like shape, then physically throw the yin energy to target. Make sure you stay connected to energy all the way through. Never lose focus in the middle of a technique. Nature eating, knowing now how to harness your ki and also how to draw from nature energy. It's time to explain another energy manipulation technique that involves eating energy for nourishment. The world obviously has everything our bodies need to survive. When absorbing the yin and yang of nature on earth, you can conjure different spiritual foods out of this ki when knowing the composition of certain foods. Be clever by using your knowledge of the different elements and objects of this world to use as ingredients for your spiritual meals. Let your ki flow like a waterfall while being as forceful as a boulder. Spiritual world and planet Earth center complete. This center complete is the final formula of my third eye. I said earlier that each animal possesses yin and yang ki. By fusing a yin eye from each animal creates this center complete. The new center mark allows me to absorb yin energy and nature ki more efficiently. It projects my yin body to the physical world better with physical capabilities possible with use. Train your third eye and look to evolve. Never get complacent, always look for that next step. There is always a next step. The solar essence tree or spirit tree in my own realm, the solar essence tree or spirit tree is the home of each animal. The realm itself naturally is Rodin's home. Inside of the tree is multiple different realms where each animal's essence resides. By placing your hand on the tree and connecting to a certain animal's essence, you will be transported or warped into that spirit animal's realm. There I can connect to different aspects of Rodin, my spirit animals, and can do some well-deserved and needed training. Training in your yin realm is just as important as training in your yang. Pay attention to energy fluctuations. With a sharp mind and a deep tank, a jutsu you can create. The 6 black suns. The 6 black suns are yang seals or symbols that is involved in the amplification of one's physical capabilities. There are 6 sun seals when the 6 black suns jutsu is activated. 1 on your left hand, left foot, right foot, your belly, and your back, below your shoulder blades. These seals when activated will amplify the physical potential of the user to great lengths. This spiritual seal is the counterpart of the center complete. Activate 1 black sun seal or all of them to increase that limb's physical potential. Being 6 black suns. Use your 6 black suns technique not only on your physical body but also in your yin realm. Perform your black sun technique on your yin body to amplify the physical potential in your spiritual realm of your spiritual body. Pull and push the nature key of the atmosphere with your eyes the same way you would manipulate it with your yin and or yang hands. Every spirit animal's essence burned, even Makaguchi's ice from his wind. All of my animals obviously have solar ki. Yin yang and nature spirit animals. Yin animals, Toda, Tofin, Ataki. Yang animals, Sindata, Ikeda, Roku. Growth nature animals, Izu, Makaguchi. Putting seals on objects. You can put your created seals on different objects to add that purpose to that object. For example, I can put black sun seals on objects to force the yang ki from a dormant state into an activated controlled state. The same basic principle is applied when talking about the center mark complete as well. I can put my center mark complete on different objects to force out its yin ki. Remember, with purpose and devotion you will only create. Yin and yang nature energy. Yin nature energy is energy focused from nature in your meditated world. Yang nature energy is the nature energy you should already be familiar with. Yang nature ki is nature energy formed from the earth. Ocular technique assistance. When using third eye or spiritual ocular techniques, you can add yang ki to act as a crutch or an assistant energy foundation for the technique to grow more powerful. Rodin mode, true soul spirit mode. When in Rodin mode my spiritual body fuses with my spirit animal's bodies to form Rodin and control a conjured clone of him that can interact with the physical world. I need the 6 black suns, the center mark, and Rodin's eyes to control a conjured clone of Rodin. Rodin's eyes are projected onto your eyes when in sync with him. It controls both yin nature and yang nature with ease. When in black sun mode, Rodin mode at the time, the following happens: the center complete is now visible and activated. Rodin's eyes also appear on yours, as previously stated. The 6 black suns activate. The black sun shedded hat appears along with the black sun beads and the sun god mask. And these accessories Rodin doesn't wear except for the solar mask. The yin and yang portals appear underneath your feet, yang, and as a halo above your head, yin. Once you recognize your true soul, once you reach that level of knowledge and understanding of your true soul, sync together and that would be known as the true soul spirit mode. Brain drain. When absorbing ki it relaxes then energizes the body. When pushing or sending energy it tenses and drains the body. Focus on decreasing the negative reactions of the descending side of energy manipulation. The sun god mask. The sun god mask represents the full connection I have to my 2 suns, the black sun and white sun. When wearing the mask the black sun energy and the white sun energy can be synchronized together with minimal to no difficulty, thus making the performance of a perfectly executed jutsu an obtainable goal. The black sun nature energy portal. The black sun nature energy portal is the earth's yang nature energy portal in my meditative spiritual world. Yin nature portal fused as one. The black sun nature energy portal represents both realms as one. You can pull techniques from the portal you've conjured from the Yin realm into physical reality and much, much more. Only Rodan survived. I have fused my meditative world and the black fan together. Now my world is the black side. By doing so I pretty much lost all of my animals. Not necessarily because they live as Rodan, they just can't break apart anymore because they wouldn't be able to handle the black sun's atmosphere as individuals. Together Rodan and I shall grow. I can't use any other element except for the black sun key. My training with my masters is complete. Now the next path starts. The animal signs still come into play, but it won't be the element, it will be black sun energy. My new spirit weapon is the Weapon Master Rod. It shapeshift into any weapon I choose time and while in the black sun aura. Fuse Kawaki and Teo key for ultimate black sun key. Yin and Yang black sun key. There is now only Yin black sun energy and Yang black sun energy. I can produce and I can absorb black sun ki and earth nature energy to form stronger black chi. It starts off black and shines like the sun, but black. When activated it explodes into the mini-sun supernova. Never truly sleep. While your young body is asleep, your Yin body should be training. While your Yin body is asleep, your young body should be training. Though both bodies can be active and at use at once, it is good to practice strengthening each body separately. Amplifying elements. You can send your energy into any single element that you've been mastering to amplify it while it's still in nature. You can amplify elements or use the elements as a crutch to your energy when performing techniques. When around an element that makes up your technique, connect your energy to it and your energy will connect to that element. Then you can wield it for any technique you choose to. Waves, shapes, and nature warp. Send waves or streaming like energy when using Yin energy for better sending. Send shape-like energy when using Yang energy for better sending. Practice warping Yang nature energy when using your Yin nature energy. Aura styles. The aura styles are still used fairly the same way as before the animals fused. I can still go in and out of each of the animals' spirit auras, but only their bodies. Before the fusion, in my meditation, each animal's aura was the essence and element of each animal. Sun Stealer, Pollux, May 20th, 17-1. 19 a.m. I paralyzed and killed after at least 6 months with Sun Stealer. Sun Stealer is one of my secret techniques. Sun Stealer yanks the life from his victims, leaving them paralyzed and dead. It's under the Pollux Purpose Palm technique. Solar Overload, Castor. Solar Overload is when you overlook your victim with ethics. By forcing an abundance of essence into a victim, it will first attack the nervous system, then shut down the target's body. Another secret technique, which both I was reluctant on sharing, it is under the Castor Purpose Palm technique. Black Sun Body Jutsu. This is another secret technique. I will not discuss all of my techniques, but what I will tell you about this one is that it's a technique that incorporates forming another body. I actually almost told you how. LOL. Just practice and or contact me directly. This handbook is meant to be deciphered and depicted however the soul chooses, as stated previously. You can wear the black sun body. It will cover your body and act as a second mind, as a shield, etc. White sun key. White sun energy is key that can connect to other energies of the world and can control it in any way seen possible. The Yin counterpart of the black sun, the white sun, is the essence and spirit of each spirit animal, while the black sun is the body or souls of each spirit animal. Stay connected to the energy you send. Do not lose the energy when it leaves your palm when sending energy or performing techniques. Use your true soul to assist and amplify your physical ki when performing techniques. From solid to fragile. When absorbing energy from an object, it makes it frail, brittle, and hollow. When adding energy into an object, it strengthens that target and makes it fuller. To inhale is to absorb, to exhale is to release. Feel your energy until you believe it served its purpose, then allow it to go dormant to recover. Energy never dies. Rodan complete. Rodan and my Yin body fused. Now I can't walk around the sun unless I change places with Rodan. Rodan now stands like a man. He wears a cloak and the same black sun accessories as my Yin body. His tail wraps around his waist, and when straightened you see that his tail is formed out of white sun ki with a black sun ki stripe coming down the center of the tail. The tail comes to a point at the end. You can project your true soul's body into the Yang realm. Nature cleansing. Use your nature energy to clean or cleanse your mind of any negative energy and emotions. Nature energy is pure. With enough nature energy and positive energy you can wash away any dark place or spot within you. Body cleansing is the same as mind cleansing. Not to be mistaken with healing. To spiritually cleanse you, rid your body of any toxins, prepping it for the healing state. Never waver. Stay strong and focused on your journey to yourself. Gravity is the body. Gravity is the only element that I possess besides the essence of my previous spiritual animals. Teleportic forming techniques in your yin realm, then sending them to you, the yang realm, is an easy way of performing techniques with minor physical strain to your body. You can use the Black Sun Body Jutsu to walk around the Black Sun the same way Rodan uses the Black Sun Body Jutsu to move around on Earth. Energy flows in matter form, that is the yin and yang balance of nature with energy. Energy is free and energy is with law, that is the purpose of nature energy. Live with balance and peace. Send ki into your non-dominant palm to heal, send ki into your dominant palm to harm. Separate then return, find the yin and yang and what is important to you in your life. Break it down, work on the two, then bring them back together in harmony as one. Kanjura, discussed in Book 2, My Energy is Black Magnet, which controls the wind and the natural energy in it. Rodan possesses the two suns. The energy he controls is the black sun energy and the 9-element essence energy of the white sun. Strengthen if blunt force still harms you, you gotta strengthen the big parts of your body. If sharp blades cut you, you have to strengthen the tiny cells of your body. All can be obtained with focus on either yin or yang. You can eclipse your limits with the balance of both. Mind, body, nature, power. Your mind and body can both activate energy within your body. The world around you is active energy, that is nature energy. Control the three energies to benefit your daily life. Mind power, creation. Body power, control nature. Ki, consume. Feel the sun, see the moon. 100 flare sun release. The 100 flare sun release is a spiritual mark that awakens the 6 black suns, center complete, and Rodan's eyes all at once. Yin body teleport. You can teleport a yin body of an object to your yin realm by putting a yin seal, you've created for the purpose of illuminating yin ki in objects, on the item and having your yin body or true soul grab the item's yin body. Don't stress. 6 black suns yang energy goes in and out of these seals. The 6 black suns symbolizes full control and mastery over your yang body. Center complete, the final stage of the center mark. The center complete is a yin mark that yin energy passes in and out of. Absolute resolve. Before you do a technique that involves sending energy at an object, you must choose the ultimate purpose for that technique you want to perform. Ultimate purpose is the purpose with zero doubt. Devote yourself to your style and your set laws. Thumbs up for nature. Point thumbs down to palms to absorb nature energy from around you. Point thumbs up to push energy from around you. Treat a technique like building a house. Do not rush it or it can end badly. Just go with the flow and trust in your abilities. White Sun Healing Restore Mode turns all of your black sun marks white, making them the white suns. When the energy becomes white, it restores whatever it touches. Samurai, Ninja, Shaolin Monk. This system is inspired by the following 3 systems. The way of that shinobi is what inspired my inside. The way of the same samurai is what inspired my yang side, and the Shaolin Monk inspired the nature energy control. This system was created to help you become one with yourself. Black Sun Destroy Mode and Black Sun Destroy Mode. All of the flares on your marks fuse together to form a black circle around the black sun symbol. This mode causes all of your techniques that you send to another object to separate the object back into nature energy. Conjurer of the Sun. The new sun god. It took 10 years for my power to mature. June 10th, 13-ish, to May 20th, 17, still writing. Second book coming soon, The Sun Art System, the balance of 2 suns, life and death. The new and final name of the system is The Sun Art System. While on my journey I've always felt like this would happen. The white sun heals all and the black sun destroys all, sending it back into nature ki. The reason for the name change is simply because of the change in the solar color. It is black and white, nothing changed really but the name of the system. Myself as the black sun and Rodan as the sun. Yin produces Teo and Yang produces Kawaki. White solar chi flames, black solar chi flames, white solar ki come from the white sun. It heals and manipulates others' yin ki. It is the spirits of all of my spiritual animals. Black solar ki comes from the black sun. It destroys, turning objects back into nature energy. It also connects to all young and manipulates all young. It is the souls or bodies of all of my spiritual animals. Solar ki comes from the elemental sun. It is used to strengthen the white sun and black sun and to tap into elements on earth. It changes colors depending on what element you use. It is our earth's sun. When sending ki at a target, do not allow the energy to bounce off of the surface. Focus on the back of the target and get the energy to either fill the body or go through it. The Sun Arts System, aka the Purpose Palm Energy Manipulation. The system is complete. Work on everything in the book and continue to grow.